Did you know that 60% of viewers stop watching a movie after the first 10 minutes if it doesn't grab their attention? That's right, if the tension isn't there from the start, people will hit pause and never return. In fact, research shows that dramatic tension is one of the biggest reasons we stay glued to a story. It's not just about action or explosions, it's about the slow build-up, the mystery, and the emotional stakes that pull us in and never let go. In this video, we'll dive into 6 powerful techniques that will help you master the art of dramatic tension. Whether you're writing a novel, making a film, or telling a story to friends, these strategies will keep your audience on the edge of their seats. By the end, you'll know exactly how to turn an average plot into something unforgettable. So, if you're ready to learn how to build tension that hooks your audience, keep watching. We're about to unlock the secrets that make stories truly captivating. Chapter 1: The Power of the Slow Burn. Creating tension through time. Sometimes, the best way to build tension is by making your audience wait. Think of the best thrillers and dramas. They often start with a small, seemingly insignificant event that's just the beginning of something much bigger. This is known as the slow burn technique. It's a gradual build-up where you stretch time, creating suspense by delaying action. According to film expert David Mamet, the audience is invested in what they believe is going to happen, and when it doesn't, they become more anxious to see what will happen. This slow accumulation of tension can be more effective than a fast-paced plot. The key here is pacing. Create moments where everything feels like it's about to erupt, but don't let it. Instead, let that anticipation simmer, making your audience feel that something is coming, even if they don't know exactly what. Chapter 2: Cliffhangers and Microdramas. Mastering the mini-mystery. Who doesn't love a good cliffhanger? They're a storytelling classic because they hook your audience and leave them craving more. But cliffhangers don't need to be massive twists. They can also be microdramas, smaller moments that leave a question unanswered or a mystery hanging. The key is making every scene feel like a mini-mystery in itself. For example, in Breaking Bad, scenes often ended with an unresolved question or character's reaction that hinted at a bigger problem brewing. As writer J.K. Rowling put it, there is no better way to sustain a reader's interest than to keep them wondering. These moments keep the audience guessing, making them desperate to know what happens next, building dramatic tension one microdrama at a time. Chapter 3: The Conflict of Contradictions. Tension through inner struggle. External conflicts are great, but the most compelling drama often comes from within the character themselves. This is where contradictions come in. When a character is torn between two conflicting desires or beliefs, it creates a unique kind of tension. Think of Hamlet, caught between avenging his father's death and his moral hesitation. In modern storytelling, this inner turmoil can make a character feel more real and relatable. It's the human part of the story. According to psychologist Carl Jung, the most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. Internal struggles make the audience not only root for the character to resolve their conflict but also feel the tension of their decision-making process. This internal battle forces the audience to constantly evaluate, what will they do next? How far will they go? This is how you can create emotional, high-stakes tension that doesn't rely on explosions or chase scenes. If you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to hit subscribe and click the bell so you never miss a new video on how to become a better storyteller. Chapter 4: The Element of Surprise. Making the predictable unpredictable. Tension thrives on unpredictability. A story that's too predictable will lose its edge. That's why surprises, big and small, are a powerful tool for building tension. Take Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. The film set up a seemingly typical horror movie narrative, only to shock the audience with a sudden, unexpected turn. This jolt of surprise is effective because it plays with expectations. As The Art of Dramatic Writing by Leos Egri explains, the audience doesn't crave the event, they crave the unexpected outcome of the event. You can implement this by using foreshadowing, hinting at something that could happen but not exactly how it will. The payoff comes when that unpredictable moment hits, and the audience feels the dramatic tension release in a way that's thrilling and satisfying. Chapter 5: High Stakes, Low Stakes. The art of layering tension. It's easy to think that tension comes only from life or death situations. But some of the most powerful tension comes from contrasting high-stakes drama with low-stakes moments that feel just as urgent. By layering tension, you create a more dynamic, varied story. Think about the tension you feel when a character is about to deliver a keynote speech, but the coffee they spilled on their shirt might ruin it. It's a seemingly small moment in the middle of a high-stakes event, but it still matters because it adds to the overall tension. Layering these moments keeps the audience on edge in different ways, preventing the tension from becoming monotonous or predictable. And it's not just about the action. The emotional stakes, such as a character's personal dilemma, can be just as compelling. As George R. R. Martin once said, the most dangerous weapons in storytelling are not swords and arrows, but the emotions we can create. Chapter 6, Anticipation versus Action. The dance of waiting. One of the most effective ways to build dramatic tension is through the delicate balance of anticipation and action. The more you make the audience wait for something, the more powerful its eventual payoff becomes. Look at any great action scene. It's not just about the explosions, it's about the moments leading up to them. The tense silence before the storm. That build-up of anticipation gets the blood pumping. According to The Anatomy of Story by John Truby, great stories rely on the ebb and flow of tension. The goal is not to keep action going non-stop, but to make the moments of action feel earned. Anticipation is a psychological trick. When you drag out a moment, building the audience's expectation, it makes the release of tension more satisfying. And when you let the action finally come, it's all the more intense. This dance between waiting and action is the secret ingredient that makes the tension feel real and unforgettable. Thanks for sticking with us until the end. If you enjoyed learning these techniques, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow storytellers. Keep creating, and we'll see you in the next one.